Hello my beauties. Today's video is on how to layer our shimmy onto our hip circles, which is one of our basic foundation moves. This is more of a beyond beginners move, and it's really exciting when you get to this point because belly dancing starts to expand for you. Now, if you haven't already watched my belly dancing video on shimmying on hip slides, please watch that first because it helps a little bit with this video as well, and just weight transfer. So when we're doing a shimmy on a hip circle, we've got to go into our basic belly dancing stance, which is feet hip width apart, PC muscles switched on, glutes engaged, shoulders rolled back and relaxed, and soft knees. Now, when we're layering a shimmy onto a circle, we're playing around with the weight transfer. The number one rule in belly dancing when it comes to shimmying is that wherever our weight is where the shimmy comes from. So when we're starting to put a shimmy onto a hip circle, you need to be patient with yourself because it's going to take a little while to get. But to start off with, we're going to play around with the weight transfer. So we're going to shimmy on the right hand side. We're going to do a one-legged shimmy, and when we're doing this, our weight is right over our right foot. And we've got that shimmy coming from one leg. Now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer our weight into our heels at the back, and we're going to bring our shimmy into both of our legs. Now our weight is at the back heels. Now we're going to transfer our shimmy onto our left leg. So my weight is right over that leg, and pretty much when I'm doing this, I could lift the other leg off. That is how much my weight is on that left leg. Now I'm going to bring my shimmy forward, and it's going to go to both legs again, but the weight is in the front balls of my toes. So I'm doing a diamond here. I'm going front, side with a one-legged shimmy, back with my shimmy on both of my legs, but my weight's in my heels, and then side with my shimmy on my left leg. And then front, side, back, side. Now, this in itself is a beautiful movement to do when you're doing a drum solo, if you want to break it down and hit 4 points, which is pretty much your shimmying on diagonal slides. But what we want to do here is we want to curve it out and create that beautiful circle. So we're going to just bring our shimmy back to a normal shimmy in the front, and we're going to make it super tiny. We're going to start to create a circle right in the center here, and we're going to make it super tiny. So we're going to come to the front, come to the right, come to the back, come to the left, front, side, back, side. And what I want you to focus on here is how the weight is rocking around in your feet. So I'll show you this way. We're in the balls of our foot, we're at the side of our foot, the weight's in my heels, the weight's on the side. Front, side, back, side. When we come to the back, we're not popping our booty out. We're keeping it engaged and our PC muscles are switched on. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes, and as you do this, I want you to visualize your shimmy turning into a circle. So it's almost like you've got that center line running straight down through your body, and you're trying to create that beautiful hip circle around and then layering your shimmy on top. The key here is to start small. Start with a really small circle, and then as you gain more confidence with that shimmy on the weight transfer, to slowly, gradually bring the circle bigger and bigger and bigger. And the bigger the shimmy gets on that hip circle, the more you will feel that weight transfer. So when you're keeping it really tiny and you're starting out, you will feel the shimmy coming through both of those legs. And as you start to take the shimmy out larger, you're going to feel the one-sidedness come in more. Let's try it with some music. Okay, so starting our shimmy, getting it nice and smooth. We're going to bring our weight forward. So forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side. Now, we're going to come into our normal shimmy here. We're going to get it rolling. And now I'm going to start with a very tiny circle. very tiny. So this is a very mini circle that I'm shimmying on. And now I'm going to gradually transfer my weight out further on my feet. And I'm going to take my shimmy out more, making sure to keep your posture in check. That's it. And we're going to stop on this side, and then I'm going to take it in the other direction. I'm going to start small again when I change my direction. So coming in nice and small. If you need to, you can break it down into the 4 points again. So forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, right. Bringing that little circle in there. You might find that it comes in and out, but just stick with it. And then taking it bigger. Beautiful. Now, it's really important that you practice both sides. For me, I'm more dominant on my right hand side, so I find it much easier to go into my shimmy on my circle to the right, but you might find it easier on the left. So just try and give them both a go. I find a great time to practice this is when you're brushing your teeth or when you're washing your hair in the shower. So the rhythm of brushing your teeth is really great. When I do my tops, I come over onto the right hand side. When I'm brushing the bottom, I come over onto the left hand side. And then when I'm doing the top and the bottom together, I do the two together and bring this in. But you can play around with those little shimmies on those circles. Have fun, ladies. Practice makes perfect. And if at first you don't succeed, keep on trying. You will get there. Mwah.